Welcome to this video series on how to use NICE guidance in social work practice. In this video, I will show you how to find the range of evidence that NICE guideline development committees have used to make their recommendations. It may be of particular interest to senior, strategic and principal social workers who are using NICE guidance to inform and support policies, audits or commissioning. I will also show you how to find the key areas for further research that NICE guideline development committees have identified. Social workers completing applications for research may find it helpful to be aware of relevant NICE research recommendations and to refer to them in their support of their applications. I'm going to use NICE guideline NG86, People's Experience in Adult Social Care Services, as an example. This is the web page for NG86. It's laid out in the same way as all NICE guideline web pages. There's a key navigation toolbar here, and we're in the guidance section. And what I want to do, if I just page down, is link through to the recommendations. If I page down, what you can see is there are 6 areas where recommendations were made for this particular guideline. To access the evidence that was used to support this guideline, we need to go up to the toolbar and click on the Evidence tab. I'm going to do that. If I page down, you can see the supporting evidence for this guideline. This full guideline contains detailed descriptions of the evidence and an explanation of how the recommendations were developed. There are also a number of key appendices, and Appendix E may be of particular interest. It contains summaries of interviews with experts covering key areas where gaps in the evidence were identified. I now want to show you an example of the evidence that was used to inform just one section of Recommendation 1.1 in this guideline. This slide shows evidence for recommendations about the importance of personal strengths and assets. As you can see, the recommendation was informed by 3 qualitative studies, 1 mixed method study, 1 satisfaction, and by stakeholder feedback. The Guideline Committee discussed the evidence and the stakeholder feedback and agreed that the recommendation should be broadened to all groups and settings. We are now going back to our example to look at another source of important background information. On our toolbar, next to the Evidence tab, we've got a History tab. And the History tab, I click into it, you can see, contains a list of downloadable documents created during the course of the development of the guideline. And one of the key things there are the consultation comments that were made and the responses. But there's a whole range, say, of key background documents. The final link that I want to show you is to the research recommendations. And we need to go back along our toolbar to guidance. And if we page down under the guidance tab, you can see recommendations for research. I'm going to go into those. If I page down, what what you can see are the recommendations for research. And for this particular guideline, there were 4 areas where recommendations were made. If you want more detail on why the Guidance Committee made these research recommendations, you need to go into the Evidence tab again and you'll get the full details there. The guideline toolbar on all NICE guideline web pages enables us to navigate to key sections of the guideline and to access important background and additional information. Using the Evidence tab, we have seen how to access the underpinning evidence and the detailed explanations of how recommendations for research and for practice were made. And using the History tab, we have seen how to find background documents on the development of the guideline. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. There are 3 other videos in this series that may be of interest. If you have any queries about NICE and social care, please email us at socialcare@nice.org.uk.